you. Most of your enemies right there beside you. I just want my neck and wristlet with diamonds. I just want my shoes and...
What it do always, Nigeria gang? What it do always, Nigeria? Go what? Unfortunately, I'm not talking that loud because my household is asleep. For those of you who do not know, I am a mother of 4, soon to be 5. And kids are asleep, so I'm trying to be as quiet as possible so I can go ahead and get this video recorded. To those of you who are members of the squad, once again, thank you so much for being a member of the squad. And to those of you who have never seen a video, welcome. And hopefully by the end of this video, you become a member of the squad. So, oh my goodness, boobs. I am a little, not parched, but I am a little horsey right now. But anyway, so I've been debating on doing this type of video for a while now. Many people have told me to do these type of videos. I just have not, I don't want to say not found it interesting. I just haven't found it appealing to me at the moment because I just don't be, you know, all into people's lives. Like I'm not all invested in other people's lives and what's going on with them, because what they eat don't make me, you know what. But I've thought about it and I'm like, you know, this particular situation I keep seeing recommended to me in my news feed because none other than Harley keeps talking about it. Now, before, you know, I get off into the content, I don't have anything against Paris. Paris and I have actually been friends since high school. I will actually be 30 in June. We've been friends, like I said, since high school. But sometimes friends have differing opinions. And with that being said, we're going to get into a few of those differing opinions. Now, what I can say is a lot of the stuff that she says, absolutely correct. I absolutely agree with. But some of the stuff she says, I sit and find myself saying, nah, that ain't it. That ain't right. So we're going to get off into that. Now, I'm not about to do the whole pulling up video clips in the corner or down below or any of that. I'm not about to read off no notepad or nothing like that because I just feel like that takes too much time, too much energy, and that's like a lot of my time and energy invested in somebody else's life. But I did go ahead and I watched one of Paris's lives. I think this live was from like a week ago or so. But I actually just watched it tonight because her lives be so freaking long and I just don't have time sometimes when she goes live to sit on there for an hour and a half or 3 hours or whatever the case may be. But when I find time, I go and watch. So I had a little bit of time because my kids went to sleep and I'm like, all right, let me see what all this hype is about. These videos are getting a lot of views, you know, obviously the content must be good or whatever the case may be. So I go and I watch it. And I kept finding myself questioning some things that were being said. So, as y'all know, Paris is like a hair guru, but she's recently been doing some commentary on Keesha, Kaylee, don't know if I'm saying her name right, Jeremy, Ashli, and what's her best friend name? Hazel. And so I want to get off into that. So, starting at, I don't understand y'all people. I don't understand y'all because I'm not understanding how y'all painting Ashli to be this glorified side chick and painting Keesha out to be the villain. One thing we can agree on is Jeremy is a bum. We can all agree on that. He definitely is the most at blame in this situation. You know, he created this drama that's going on, this love triangle, this circle, this bull, you know, that's going on. And ultimately, he is the blame. But y'all are painting Keesha as the blame as well. And I just don't understand it. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me because at the end of the day, she was the one who was cheated on. She's the one whose heart was broken. And now there's another baby involved. I don't get where y'all coming from with that. Ashli, I don't know all the ins and outs of her and, you know, her relationship with him. But listening to this live that I was just watching of Paris's, and Paris had pulled up a screen recording of Ashli's best friend Hazel's live, and Ashli was on there talking and answering some of the questions from the comments. And basically she was saying, like, you know, she never wanted to be with him like that, and but she was contradicting herself, because my thing is, if you don't want to be with somebody like that, why would you say that this has been going on for over a year, and then you say you don't want to be with somebody like that, but you let them smash raw, and then you have their child? That is very contradictive. Like, it makes no sense. The best friend, Hazel, I don't understand at all. The reason being, in a few comments I saw that Hazel has a child by a married man. Now, I'm not one to pull people's kids into situations, because like I said, I am a mother, so we're going to leave the kids where they at. But getting on these parents, birds of a feather, you know the rest. If your best friend is out here, you know, having kids by married people, then of course they don't see anything wrong with what you're doing. But see, me and my friends, we hold each other accountable. And in this live, Hazel was talking about, you know, oh, it's good that Ashli's taking accountability, because Ashli got on there and said, yeah, I was all in my feelings, and, you know, this, that, and the third, I was in my feels, because, you know, most men only want one thing. But, you know, he was sitting there, we was talking about religion, and he was listening, and girl, if you think that man was sitting there listening to you talk about religion and this, that, and the third, and then wound up just cracking you, what made you think he was any different? Or you say you didn't know that he had a relationship. How you didn't? Were you ever invited to his home? Were you able to call him random hours of the day and he show up? Were you able to randomly pop up over there? Because if not, those are key. Those are key. If you can't call a man or come to their house, then there's probably someone there that they don't want you to see or know about. So I don't buy the whole she didn't know thing. It just makes no sense. You said this has been going on for well over a year. And then somewhere in the live she said, but she didn't care. And people are, oh, well, she don't owe Keesha anything. She don't owe Keesha anything. If he didn't respect the relationship, you know, she shouldn't either, which is true. 100% agree with that. However, as a woman, you should have more morals for yourself, because at the end of the day, if you were the one in the committed relationship, you wouldn't want your man out here doing whatever while you at home raising y'all kids. And also, what makes it worse is Keesha is the breadwinner in all of this. Now, I do say she's to fault with his actions, because anytime you splurging and you spending money to buy a child 25 gifts for their 25th birthday, you don't have a ring on your finger the first. You don't have a last name with this man or nothing like that. The only thing y'all sharing is kids and a space that's in your name, because his credit is bad. His car is in your name. What make you think this man is not going to be sitting around like a little lost puppy if he feel like his whole world is about to come crashing down around him? So really, you're not to blame for him cheating, but you are to blame for him not being shit. For him not being anything. And then the audacity of him to even think that Ashli is going to allow that child to come over there for a week. For one, I wouldn't let my child. For two, who gonna watch it? Because he can't expect Keesha to play stepmother to his outside baby. And not only that, she already playing stepmother to him damn near. She raising him. Everything in her name. He damn near getting allowance. As a grown, I can't even say grown man. That's such a fucking shame. It's a shame. But my thing is, I don't see what either of them see in him. Like, You doing your thing. Over here, Keesha, you got everything going for you. You raising your kids. You doing a good job. You got all these finances and stuff like that. Ashli, you over here trying to get, you know, build yourself up, raise your kid. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Can somebody help me see it? Can somebody leave it in the comments below and let me see what I'm missing? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't even want to see. No, it ain't nothing in the world that he's doing that's that good. Okay. You can't help me with nothing. You can't get nothing in your name. You don't even help raise our kids, and we in the same household. You out here cheating, using my vehicle. Oh, I'm sorry. It's his car, but it's in her name. So technically, it's her car. You ain't even paying your own car note, bro. The birthday trip Keesha paid for, and you then had another woman come too because your girl was at home too pregnant to come with y'all twins. But another thing, Ashli was done for that trip too because it ain't no way a man can offer me to come out and do anything with him in another state and you not paying. You think I'm about to fly myself out to meet you? Are you crazy? What kind of shit is that? Hey, so I just want to know, you know, I'm out here in Miami, you know, doing my thing, you know, it's my birthday weekend, I want some company, you know, I'd love for you to show up, da-da-da. Okay, can you send me my itinerary? Yeah, as soon as you book it. The fuck? Ain't no fucking way. None. Not a single way. It's no way. It's no way. Like that, do you even see how that sounds, how that looks, how I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it just me? I also don't get how people are saying like this is gonna make Keesha lose her like popularity or, you know, bring her down, because mentally it might be bringing her down, emotionally it might be bringing her down, but did it bring Cardi B down? Cardi B still got her career. She's still doing her thug thizzle. I can't even say that it bring Chloe down because she really never had a career, but you get my point. It's a whole lot of celebrities out here that done got cheated on and they still got their careers. It might make people look at them a little differently. It might give somebody something else to talk about. But at the end of the day, it's not going to end their career. It's not going to end her career. Like I said, it might personally be hurting her mentally and emotionally. But it clearly ain't hurting her pockets. It's going to hurt his though. Because eventually she going to be like, you know what? I'm sick of these people talking about. But you know what? I think it's a game. I think it's a game between these two. Because for Ashli to say she didn't want him, but then you turn around and let him not only smash Raw, but you have his child. And now you're upset because he's doing the bare minimal. Well, if you wanted the family life, you should have had a child by a man who you could have a family with. Not a man who was not only already had a family going on, but not the breadwinner in that family either. He don't have nothing to give to the woman and kids he in a household with. He damn sure ain't got nothing to give you. He just don't. I read somewhere somebody said something like, oh, she should just put him on child support because that's going to either force Keesha to pay it or put him out. Baby, they're not married. Keesha ain't gonna have to pay nothing, not a damn thing, if she don't choose to. But the way things are going, she may. I don't know though. I don't know. And I don't like that y'all talking about, oh, she had that baby as a revenge baby. She didn't need the motherfucking revenge baby. They already had fucking kids. He either was gonna stay or he wasn't. Like, it makes no fucking sense. The one who was doing something to try to get a check or try to get a come up or to be a part of something was the one who didn't have kids by that man. Not the one who already had it. What the fuck? And y'all, something's wrong with y'all. Y'all tell me, oh, well, Ashley's prettier and da da da. So, where'd they get her? But being a side chick and a side baby mama. What'd they get her? I don't see what it's getting her. Because I don't think either of them are ugly. I think they're both pretty. And I think they're both dumb. Reason being, Keesha could do better. Because it's no way in fuck I'm a mother of 3. Because she got the twins and she got the little baby girl now. So 3 girls. And I'm also taking care of this grown ass man. Like literally for everything. Because he was pretending he was going to be a basketball player. Then it became, oh, I'm getting drafted overseas. Now this nigga is making motherfucking mixtapes in the basement. Mixtapes in the basement and posting stuff on shirts. Ironing shit on shirts. It's just no way. That's just dumb. I would just, fuck that. I would pay him to be the nanny. Instead of paying somebody else, I would pay him to be the nanny. You sit your ass here. Since I gotta go out and work, you sit your ass here. I'll pay you to take care of our kids. And I'll go and do me. Like, she shouldn't even be in a relationship with him. Pay that nigga to be the nanny. And call it a day. And when you come home from handling your business, that nigga gotta go where he go. Hell, if you got, no, I think y'all in an apartment. I was about to say, if you got a garage, send him there. You know how, like, some of these rich people be having, like, they maid quarters? I would send his ass right out there to the garage or something, or the basement. Like, that's where you stay. You don't worry about who I'm dealing with, what time I'm coming up in here, none of that, because you is paid to be the nanny, and that is it. You can't use my name or nothing. That fucking joint account, she was crazy for. If that joint account ain't nothing but her money, his name don't need to be on it. I don't know what he bringing to the table, because I'm pretty sure his music ain't high. I ain't never heard of him on an iCloud, a SoundCloud, a radio. Nowhere. I ain't heard his music nowhere. Not even in none of these reaction videos has anybody played a clip of this man's music. What is he putting out? Like, what is his genre? I don't know. Foolish, if you ask me. Very foolish. And then the other one, I wouldn't even worry about the child support. I wouldn't worry about none of this shit. I would take care of my kid and do what the fuck I do, because obviously he don't got shit to offer. You said he was complaining about $80 that he called himself trying to invest in your business. $80 wasn't gonna do nothing for you. You wanted to do a little lash thing back in the day. You was trying to get a lash table so you could do lashes. Cool. You know, people who do lash extensions, they make great money. But that was gonna be one cheap ass motherfucking table. Somebody was gonna lay on that table and they was gonna kill themselves. Or you was gonna kill them, poke them in the eye, make them blind or something, because it was gonna break in half while you doing that damn lashes. And then you was gonna get sued. So you wasn't gonna have shit, a pot to piss in, and he clearly don't have a pot to piss in. So that was just, it's a good thing you sent him his $80 back, because that would have been a bad investment. Not in your business, but on that damn table. You guys to pay for good products, and that was gonna be a cheap one. I can tell you that now. Shit, $80 damn for a table for somebody to lay on? Come on now. Air mattresses cost more than that. Fuck. I really hope that, you know, when she paid for her ticket to go and meet him in Miami, that he at least upgraded it to first class. Because, baby, if you flew coach to go meet this man, shame on you. Shame on you. I just can't. Now, like I said, I'm not one to send anybody's business. You probably can't tell from this video. But I don't know all the facts. Just because I'm not about to go and research it. I looked at a few reaction videos. And I listened to, you know, about maybe 15 minutes of conversation between the live of Hazel, the best friend with Ashli on it, and then, you know, I listened to about 25 minutes of Paris, and I've come up with my own conclusions. And I'm convinced y'all just out here bullying Keesha. I know what it is, though. It's the fact that she's the most popular one. You know, I think it's because her name is more popular, it's easier to try to beat down the person that you feel like is the highest up. Like you want to just knock them down a few notches. I think that's what it is. So y'all trying to elevate the side chick. Y'all just out here glorifying the side chick at this point. I don't understand it. Is y'all side chicks? Y'all cool with that? I don't understand the whole men will be men situation that Keesha talking about either. Like, use a fool if that's how you feel. Like, what the fuck that mean? You about to raise your 3 daughters to feel like it's okay for them to get cheated on? Wake your ass up. Because it ain't no damn way. So come closer. Come on. Come on, Keesha. Come closer. A little closer. Just a little closer. A little closer. Ain't no goddamn way. Because I have a daughter. She's 2. And I have another baby in my belly that's gonna be born in 2 months. And it's a girl. And I have 3 boys. And guess what? None of my 3 sons will be raised to feel like they're better than a woman. They won't be out here cheating. And if they are, I better not find out, because you're not going to be raised to treat women like objects. And I don't want to hear all of that. The man this, the man is that, this, then the third. Because a man may be the head of the household only if he is able to lead. And only if he's providing. If you're not providing, you're not the head. If you're providing, you could be the head, but the woman is the neck who can turn the head any way she would like. Okay? And I'm gonna teach my daughters. You don't let no man be out here objectifying you and making you feel like you're beneath him, because you're not. There's nothing wrong with being a strong woman. There's nothing wrong with, letting your man lead. If he's leading you right, don't let him lead you the fuck astray. Come on now. Jeremy out here leading Keesha down a path she don't want to go down. Because although it's not going to end her career, if it's mentally and emotionally draining you, it's a path you don't want to be led down. And he don't give a fuck because he didn't build it. Don't nobody really care what they mess up or set fire to when it's not them that's getting hurt in the end. I mean, yeah, he gonna be hurt if he out on the streets, if he gotta go home to his parents and, because he ain't gonna be able to sleep in that Audi. She gonna take that right the fuck back. Okay? And she better. And I keep hearing about this hall pass. Hall pass, hall pass, hall pass. I don't want to hear that shit. If you dumb enough to play into a fucking hall pass, you's a fucking fool. Because ain't no man out here about to get a woman a hall pass. And a woman ain't dumb enough to take it. If it was a test. Because it would be a test. If a man tells you, oh, we on a break, you got permission to go do whatever the fuck it is you want to do, and you take that, you're a fool. Because they're just going to use that against you, which is only common sense. Because a break doesn't mean y'all won't be getting back together. That means y'all are broken up during the time to work on yourselves for each other, to get back together. Now, if you're broken up and you say you're never getting back together, that's different. But obviously people don't understand what the fuck a break is. A break and a breaking up, like a full breakup, is completely different. Completely. Fucking completely different. Now, what I don't agree with is all these defamation claims. Because anybody with a freaking dictionary knows what defamation is. And if it's facts, or if it's just an unpopular opinion, or it's something that you don't agree with, you can't sue someone. Because if they're not lying, these accusations aren't accusations. I mean, if these accusations are just that, and then they turn out to be untrue, then yes, that could be considered defamation or slander, or whatever the case may be. But if you've already put this information out there and they're proven to be facts because you've put it out there, or you've expressed this, or whatever the case may be, or there's proper receipts of it already on the internet and somebody chooses to comment on it, you can't sue people. You can't do that. So I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with the bullying though and the whole mean girl type thing. Like I said, I don't see the whole point in all of this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If I was them, I would just Jeremy wouldn't even be involved. If Keesha was smart, she would cut her losses. I understand it's hard, especially when you have kids. It's definitely hard. But girl, you making too much money. You got too much going for yourself to let this bum ass little boy treat you like nothing. Like when you giving him everything. You're literally giving him everything. Like the toilet that he sits on to shit, you're providing him. The tissue that he's using to wipe his ass, you paying for that, sis. The soap that he using to wash off the next bitch, you've provided. You probably paying for his socks and underwear too. That's just ridiculous. I know you probably ain't doing the t-shirts because he got his little t-shirt line. So you probably ain't got to worry about that. But other than that, just take your loss, cut your L, which is him, loser, and move on with your life. You know, it's gonna hurt him way more than it's gonna hurt you. It may hurt in the beginning because, you know, us women, we be strongly attached to our feelings, and, you know, we be all emotional and stuff like that. And of course, we be wanting a little fairy tale picture perfect life or whatever the case may be, which brings me to another point. Y'all bitches is nasty out here. I'm saying this because I see so many of y'all in the comments bashing her for wanting a husband. Bashing her for wanting the fairy tale life, the picture perfect family, the family matters family. The fuck do you bitches want? What is it that y'all out here striving for? Huh? You said what? Oh, okay. Because I mean, you're just making no fucking sense. That shit is stupid. Like, who the fuck don't want a family? Motherfuckers is in their mid and late 20s. Shouldn't they want to be married? They got 3 fucking kids. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with her wanting to be a wife? Y'all bitches ain't making no sense. That shit was stupid. I was reading that like, okay, nah, scroll. I keep saying some stupid shit like this. And I be wanting to comment, but I'm like, you know what, girl, you're going to be 30 this year. You might as well let that go. Because y'all bitches be saying some stupid shit. I don't know. These people would... This give me a headache. And it ain't even my life. It's not even my drama. And it gives me a fucking headache. Just a little bit of time and energy that I spent listening to the drama gave me a motherfucking headache. Okay? And people who saying, oh, Paris is obsessed, Nah. You make your commentary, you do your thing, you do what makes your channel make you money, what's getting you views. And if people steadily clicking, she gonna continue to make them checks. She getting them watch hours. Motherfuckers sitting on damn live for 3 hours and motherfuckers watching that shit. 200, 300 plus people. Them is coins, sis. Y'all talking about why so many ads. It's a long ass motherfucking live. That's the fuck why. If it was a short live, it wouldn't be an opportunity for all of them damn ads. But it's long. The reason it's long is because y'all is asking all these goddamn questions and asking for people to pull up receipts and pull up other videos and do all this. That's the fuck why. Y'all some weirdos. Y'all funny. It's funny though. Because when I read comments that say stuff like, oh, imagine being someone sitting in front of a camera commenting on someone else's life. Imagine being the motherfucker watching me sit on camera commenting on someone's life and then commenting on my fucking video. Like, imagine that, sis, because you ain't getting paid for it. I am. YouTube cutting me a check. Like, it just makes no sense. I'm not all into that mean girl stuff Paris was talking in that video. Like, the mean girl this, the mean girl that. She was Regina. Now, the hair was cute. Makeup was fire. Look was all on point, okay? But the whole mean girl angle, no. I don't know if it's because I know Paris in real life. Paris is not a mean girl in real life. Paris is a sweetheart. Well, she's a sweetheart when she fucks with you. Like me. I'm a sweetheart when I fuck with you. But I also don't believe in just being mean and bullying people for nothing. Like, it gotta be some other issues going on here, because people are like, oh, you're bullying, you're obsessed, da da da. Nah, sis is making her coins. And if it's content that's out there, it's available to be commented on. And that's why these commentary and reaction videos do so well, because people are looking for people's reactions and commentary. Now, what I can say is the follow-up is what's crazy. Like, how can you make lives that are so damn long? Because people are sitting up there watching them. That's how. Get your check, boo. Get your check, sis. Hey, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I feel you on, like, maybe 45-50% of the shit you've been saying. But I don't believe in the whole blaming Keesha. I don't even 100% blame Ashli, because like I said, you know, in the beginning, it is easy for a man to lie. So she may not have known in the beginning, and you can't fault her for that. But what you can fault the motherfucker for is when they find out and they don't stop or they don't care. And you can't say that she didn't know and didn't or cared, because she in the live said, oh, well, before we started messing around, we were just friends, and he would contact me, and he even asked me, could he spend a night in my house, because she was, you know, acting up, or, you know, she was mad or in her feelings about something, and I told him, no, absolutely not. So then you knew that he had the family. Don't make it seem like you didn't. And also, what relationship you don't get into it? Y'all can't tell me you in a relationship you've never gotten into it with your significant other. You can't tell me. And hell, you can't tell me you ain't never been in a relationship where you got cheated on and stayed. You know what I'm saying? You know, your feelings is a motherfucker. Love is a motherfucker. Because you may have gotten cheated on in this relationship and left, but then cheated on in this relationship and stayed a little longer than you would have liked. And it's just the amount of love you have for a person. I feel like Keesha, she might be staying because she might be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? She may be embarrassed and feel like, oh, well, I done had these 3 kids. They all young. You know, I done try to do this perfect little YouTube thing, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, I think she would have less embarrassment if she just left. Then he would be sitting there looking embarrassed and looking stupid and looking foolish and continuing to be broke. Don't pad this nigga pockets. Fuck that. Nope. 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 I sure the hell wouldn't. But like I said, I feel like everybody has a part to play in this. Keisha's part is the fact that she's staying. You know what I'm saying? It is the part that she's staying. Jeremy's part is the fact that he led on 2 women. You know, he knew he had the family. So he, of course, like I said, is the lead wrong person in this. And he got the fucking nerve. The audacity. How in the fuck are you cheating on somebody that's paying every fucking dollar of yours for everything you have? I feel like if she broke up with him, she would be able to send that nigga outside naked. Besides maybe a t-shirt, because I think he got a little t-shirt line. Like, bro, the audacity of you. The fuck? She probably paying for your haircuts. So you'll be out here looking raggedy as hell if it wasn't for her. And you out here just gonna do her like that? I can't. And then Ashli, baby, I know people be young. I know we all have done some stupid shit. But I've just never been the type to be like, oh, okay, well, it takes 2 to have a baby, or it takes 2 to make a baby. Because it don't take 2 to have the baby. It takes 2 to make it, you know. Ultimately, the only decision that a motherfucker has the opportunity to make is the woman. Because a man can say, yeah, I want the baby. But if the bitch say, I don't, and she go get an abortion, it's nothing the man can do. But if the woman says, oh, well, I want the baby, and the man says he doesn't, yet again, it's nothing he can do. So I feel like, personally, if a man say he don't want a baby, and you decide to keep your baby, cool. Keep your baby, sis. You know, you have every right to keep your child. But don't expect him to be 100% involved. Because like I said, if the tables were turned, that man could be pleading and trying to take your ass to jail and court and everything else. He could be outside your house marching and posting all over the internet that you're a murderer. But it wouldn't make a damn bit of fucking difference. Because at the end of the day, it's not his fucking body. He can't make you get on the table or off the motherfucking table. And that's what people fail to realize. That's unfair. And I'm a mother of soon to be 5. I ain't never been told to get no motherfucking abortion, but if I was told to get one and I chose not to, I wouldn't expect the man to be around. And I also wouldn't want the man to be around, to be honest. Bitch, if you ain't want the baby, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. I ain't gotta put you on child support. I'm good. And it ain't like she gonna get nothing from child support any motherfucking way. Cause he can't even afford to pay for his own damn toothpaste. I just can't. I don't understand how a girl with money and how another girl, I don't know if Ashli got a lot of money or not. I know she don't have as much as Keesha, but 2 beautiful ladies, hopefully educated, you know, could have the potential to have a lot going for themselves, and somebody who already has a lot going for themselves. How they are both involved with a nigga that's broke as fuck. Can't do nothing for them but fuck. I don't understand. Like, literally, I don't understand. I wish somebody could make me in the comments understand. Can somebody let me know? Y'all ain't gonna be able to let me know. Because guess what? I'll never understand it. Like, he can't do nothing for you, sis. Nothing. You told this nigga about a business you wanted him to invest into. This motherfucker sent you $80. $80? Have you ever been to the nail salon, sir? That's a fucking pedicure and some nails. Some stiletto nails or coffin nails with a fucking 3 or 4. Shit, I can't even say 3 or 4. 2 damn fingers full of rhinestones. $80? I would have been so upset about the $80. Like, $80? That's what you're gonna say? Okay. Let me send this motherfucker his money right the fuck back, because who the fuck do he think I am? $80? That's not even a set of fucking lashes. It costs more to go get your damn individual eyelash extensions than the table he was trying to let her set up and put motherfuckers on to get their eyelash extensions done. $80? That's a motherfucking car wash. Like a detailed car wash. Matter of fact, some detailed car washes is $100. Like, he didn't even give a motherfucker tax. He didn't even send enough to cover shipping costs. The fuck? She couldn't even get no scented candles to, you know what I'm saying? Put a little vibe in there. You know? He didn't even send enough to make sure she had a mirror to show the motherfuckers they lashes after they got them done. Like, he didn't even send enough to where she had the little things that could go underneath the eyes to protect the eyes and stuff like that. $80? That's not even enough for a massage. That's just not even enough. That's barely enough for a goddamn wax. That's barely enough for a full face of makeup. Like, it's damn near, it's 65 and up for a full face of makeup. And then if you decide to leave a motherfucker a tip, that's all right there. $80. Baby. He was trying it. He played her like a broke bitch. But I guess that's all he had to send, because he is a broke bitch. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I know, even though she said he was trying to act like he was mad that she sent the money back, I know he was relieved, because he wasn't going to be able to eat the next day. I know he was like, whew, shit. Happy as hell this motherfucker sent me my money back. Nigga was going to be broke all week. I was about to have to go in there and kiss Keisha's ass to try to get me a little bit of money. Motherfucker have to go clean up the goddamn kitchen. Hopefully she give me $10, $15 for completing my chores. Like, boy, your little ass boy. If you don't get your ass out of here. Yeah. It's so funny because y'all so mad at Keesha in this situation, and I'm mad at the man in this situation because he's the one who created it. At the end of the day, he knew he had the family at home, and y'all motherfuckers who making it seem like it's all Keisha's fault and all that, I just can't get with it. And you know, the fact that y'all are talking about how she's reacting to the situation is childish and is petty. Put your fucking feet in her shoes. What would you do? Yeah, some of you might leave, but the ones who don't leave, what would you do? Would you be nice? Would you be trying to sit down with the motherfucking next bitch and sing Kumbaya fucking nah? Kumbaya fucking yeah? Y'all gonna sit around and roast fucking marshmallows? No. Or are you going to, you know, need your space, need your time to adjust, to adapt, to get an understanding and get your feelings in check? Because at the end of the day, that's a hard ass fucking pill to swallow. And if can't nobody understand that. You know what I'm saying? If you can't understand that, you're a fool. Nah, I don't believe in harming nobody's child or nothing like that, but you know, if the child come over and she don't want to be involved, I would definitely leave. I sure would. He would be in charge of taking care of that child his whole entire self. He better not ask me for a motherfucking dollar. Or 30 seconds of my time. So soon as a baby pop up, I'm pulling the hell off. You're gonna be here. And matter of fact, I will leave you with all the kids. You're gonna take out all these motherfuckers by yourself, and I'm gonna be out doing my thing, making my coin, or hanging out. Like, it is what you want. You feel me? Don't be looking at me to be the stepmama shit. I damn near got fucking 4 kids because of your grown ass. That's just how I feel about it. Like, you know, I could be wrong, but I'm not. Like I said, unpopular opinion. You know, I'm not the one to jump on nobody's bandwagon and be like, oh, you're so funny, you're so right, da-da-da. Motherfucker, no. I have my own opinion about the situation, and at the end of the day, everybody has their own opinion. I don't feel like I'm 100% right. I don't feel like the next bitch is 100% right. We're not in the situation, so we can't tell you how the fuck we react. And I hate when people ask questions like that. Well, what would you do? Bitch, how the fuck am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? How would I know? That's like when people ask stupid questions like, oh, if one of your kids was about to die and you had your other kids right here, and the only way to save them is for you to give up your life to save that child, what would you do? Bitch! Me personally, I would give up my life for my kid, any one of them. But the problem with that, and the thought that goes into that is, my other kids would probably resent that child because, oh, mama probably loves you more, so she let her life go, da da da. I don't know. Or like when you pregnant and they be like, it's either you or the child. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this situation is going on, it's you or the child. Of course you're thinking, okay, well, it's my child. Like, you know, do whatever you gotta do to, you know, keep my baby alive and just let me go. But I've been in a situation like that. Like, literally, I was in ICU. Like, but I already had, when I was pregnant with my last daughter, I already had 2 sons. And the whole situation went on, and I ended up in ICU. That's where all these little scars come from, because I had tubes coming out of my throat when I was in ICU, breathing tubes and stuff like that. And I had to sign this little paper because it was like, you know, a life or death situation or whatever the case may be. And they were like, well, you know, unfortunately, we don't know how the general anesthesia is going to work on, you know, the fetus, because it can make the fetus die. Like, you know, whatever the case may be. What do you want to do? That was the hardest motherfucking decision I ever had to make. Like, literally, you can ask. I looked at the doctor and was like, well, it's my kid. Like, you better do whatever you gotta do. Like, I don't want my baby to die. But then it was also like, okay, well, if it's between you and the unborn child, what do you want to do? And I still was like, well, make sure my baby good. But then I had to think about it. I also had 2 boys at home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard to know what you'll do until you get in that situation. Because motherfucker could say, oh yeah, I'm choosing my baby all day. But then when you have to be realistic. You can make another child. You can't give your kids another mother, like the kids you already have here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I mean, I know that's a hard one because, you know, your kids, it's a little bit more personal, it's a little bit more sensitive and shit like that, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It be situations out here where you just really truly never know what you're gonna do until you're in that situation. Yeah, we can all say we wouldn't play the fool, you know what I'm saying, but you don't know how much that girl loved him or whatever the case may be. You don't know what sweet nothings this motherfucking bum ass nigga is whispering in her fucking ear. Just like you don't know what sweet nothings this nigga was whispering in his bitch ear. But at the end of the day, they was clearly sweet for fuck nothings, because he ain't got nothing to give. Like, she said something about investing in her dreams. Like, bro, he can't even invest in his own goddamn dreams. He got the next bitch doing it, so he definitely was gonna invest in yours for real. Shit, that nigga was so happy you sent him his gas money back. I don't know. I'm about to go ahead and end this one because I'm gonna have to watch some more to get a little bit more of the information. I really hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna try to start doing them where I have, like, you know, clips for me to react, because I was actually gonna pull some clips from Paris's and react to that in that moment, but it's late as fuck and I ain't feel like doing all of that editing. So I just was thinking about the stuff that I heard and wanted to comment on, and you know, like I said, I don't jump on nobody bandwagon, and I'm not about to jump on nobody bandwagon now. Like, I'm not about to just start and be like, oh well, you know, you're so right. No, if I don't agree, I won't fucking act like I do. So like I said, about 45-50% of the stuff that Paris has been saying, I completely agree with. You know, reading through the comments, you know, some of y'all had valid points, but then other ones, I'm like, bitch, get your fucking life. You cannot be serious right now. Like, I feel like everybody jumping on the bandwagon of Ashli because most of y'all is probably side bitches. Y'all condone side bitch behavior. I don't. I ain't never been one, won't be one. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We have two separate fucking morals. Like, I don't condone a lot of the shit that's going on in this situation. I don't condone deadbeats, but he's not only a deadbeat, he's a child. He's literally, I can't even say he's a bum ass nigga. Like, he don't even get, he's like nothing. Because I'm just not understanding, this motherfucker's damn near paying for your air to breathe. Like, how can you wake up as a man every morning and have literally nothing to your fucking name and feel it's okay for you to be out here embarrassing this girl? But like I said, I don't give her a pass, because since if you just cut them purse strings, you will see how fast he motherfucking slither away, because he's a snake. He's looking for the next come up. And if the next bitch he catch got more coin than you, that's where he the fuck gonna be at. He doesn't want to do anything, and that's clear. Y'all done had baby number 3, and it take 9-10 months to carry your child, and you've done that twice because you got a set of twins and a little baby, and he still ain't out here doing enough. I feel like with every child you should elevate, you should do more, and he ain't doing that. You elevating as the woman and as the mother, and I've looked at like 2 or 3 of your videos today just to see you and your character, and you were talking about how you love your kids, and you were, you know, vlogging with them, and I can see that you're passionate about your children. So I'll give you that, because typically my kids will be up running the fuck around because I'm passionate about my kids. But I think you should just cut the purse strings and call it a fucking day. Like, at the end of the day, your brand is already established. You don't have to have a brand with Jeremy. It could be just Keesha, and what's his face can just get ghost. Like, it ain't like motherfuckers gonna really miss him. Like, what does he contribute besides drama? What is he contributing? You could just go ahead and do you. And Ashli, go ahead and do you. Hell, you know, you go ahead and do you. Just don't fall victim to the next nigga's bitch. I mean, the next bitch's nigga. Just don't do it. Like I said, you know, we all done been in fucked up situations to make poor decisions. So I'm not the one to judge and stuff. I ain't never been the side bitch, but I guess love will make you do some fucked up things, even though you said out your own mouth that you never liked him like that, never wanted to be with him. But some of the stuff that you said contradicts that. But whatever, maybe, you know what I'm saying? When you're young and you're emotional, you don't really know what the fuck you be talking about. I get that too. I've been young, you know, I was young once upon a time. I say that like I'm fucking 50 or 60. But back in the day, I was young, you know what I'm saying? We all done foolish things. We've all accepted things that we can now look at and be like, bitch, what was you thinking? Like, I know damn well you ain't let that sorry ass nigga play you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a bitch out here who can tell me otherwise. So, now we ain't all been dumb enough to have a nigga baby. You know what I'm saying? But we all done fell victim to a bum ass or loser lame ass nigga. And it ain't a bitch out here who could tell me otherwise. I don't give a fuck what no nigga, what a bitch say. If y'all ain't been in a relationship like since high school sweethearts, middle school sweethearts, you done kissed a lot of fucking frogs to get to a prince. Like, can't nobody else tell me otherwise. But this is gonna be it for this. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just pray for him. You know, when you ain't got nothing else to say, you just say, I'ma pray for you. I'ma just pray for him because this situation is messy. And you know, it's like a soap opera or a saga. You think it's done and it just keeps coming with more. Like, damn, I thought it was over. And then you click the next day and it's like, God damn, this happened to shit. This nigga did what? He disrespected who though? This nigga got so much fucking time in his comments because he ain't motherfucking got no job. It makes no sense. I'm like I said, I'm upset with him than I am with the two women. I don't believe in the whole cat fighting. They doing too much with that. But I also don't agree with these bitches or y'all bitches on the internet bullying the girlfriend. And y'all like, oh, well, technically she's just a baby mama too. But she's his girlfriend. There's a whole difference. No, she may not be his motherfucking wife, but y'all better put some respect on her goddamn name. Because how would you bitches like it if you was the live-in girlfriend, the mother of the children, and then you have a side bitch that you're getting compared to? Oh, well, you're a side bitch too. I mean, not a side bitch. You're a baby mama too. Bitch, we're on two different levels. Two different levels. You know what I'm saying? No, she ain't on the wife level. But y'all, have y'all ever thought about it? Maybe she don't want to marry him. I know she says she like want a family and, you know, all of that stuff. And, you know, she wants a husband. But maybe, just maybe, she don't really want to marry him. Because then she knows she gonna be taking care of his ass for life. If she don't sign a prenup, she better get a fucking prenup. I would. And then also, she don't want to buy her own goddamn ring. She'll probably be having not probably. She gonna have to buy her own goddamn engagement ring, pay for the fucking wedding. Now, sis probably like, shit, this is as good as it's gonna get for this nigga. I ain't taking that nigga last name. Shit, at this point, she damn near the man, so he should be taking hers. Hell. But he probably expect the bitch to pay for his last name. Shit, she damn near paying for the air you breathe to wake your ass up every motherfucking morning. Hell. I know y'all like, girl, you got all this shit to talk at night. You ain't did nothing to your hair, your face, no nothing. I know. It's bedtime for me. I'm about to go to bed. I came on here to do this little content, and I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't about to go beat my face like some of these YouTubers get on here and beat their face to record. I ain't doing that. That's waste makeup. And my makeup is expensive. You know what I'm saying? I get expensive makeup. I don't do drugstore makeup. So if I beat my face, it's gonna be beat to the gods, and not for me to sit in the goddamn house. Even though I did do that the other day for my gender reveal, and I felt like a fucking fool, but I was cute. Still felt like a damn fool because I was sitting in the house with a beat ass face. Like, girl, look at you in here sitting and looking all gorgeous for nothing. You ain't going nowhere. You about to wash the shit off your face? Don't do that. Don't do that. So now, the majority of the time you'll come over here and I'll be looking like this. Barefaced. But one thing y'all can't say is a bitch is ugly. And that's that. And I don't care. So with that being said, like I said at the beginning, if you're new here, go ahead and like and subscribe, and definitely leave your comments below, because I just want to know how you feeling about this situation. I need to know. And if you have anybody else that you want me to comment on or look at some videos and do a little research, do a commentary on, go ahead and drop that in the comments below as well. If you are a subscriber who have been with me since the beginning, go ahead and leave your comments on if you like me doing commentary, if you want me to do some more commentary. And with that being said, let me say this real fast, because Paris like to help people. Yes, Paris, I have a ring light. Yes, baby. You can you see it? Can you see it? It got me glowing. Even when I make it, I'm looking. Y'all got excuse. Y'all got excuse this is puff. I got to excuse the puff. I don't know why I look like I'm high. I look like I'm high. Can somebody tell me what this red damn dot is in my eye? But y'all can see the ring light in my eyes. Go ahead now. See, I got a ring light. Had to have a ring light because parents like to come for people without ring lights, and it's like, girl, don't try it, sis. She be coming all glammed up all the damn time, so she be trying to come for the little people with no ring lights. Like, girl, just because you is all like glammed up, don't mean the rest of us gotta be. Anyway, that's that. I just had to make that be known so the parents didn't try to be like, bitch, you don't even have a ring light. Then I was gonna have to call her up. Please. Let me bring that shit to the internet. But I got one. Did y'all see that? I was clicking my little remote to turn this damn recording off and it didn't stop.